What's up, everybody? Time to talk about the graphic novels of the week. It is Tuesday, May 2nd, and this is going to be what's coming out this week. Now, if you follow the channel, I pretty much only read graphic novels or omnibuses. I don't bother with single issues, so that's what we cover here. And I just think it's better to read that way. It's better to write that way, too. It seems like everybody's writing to trade or to omnibus at this point anyway. So let's get into what's going on in comics today. And here's, before we get into things too much, oops, this is the wrong window. This is what happens when you are a non-professional YouTuber like me. I've got the Orishan War right here. This is my book, and I've got my Amazon links in the description below. I've got comics, I've got graphic novels. If you're into anything, please check out my books. I would love for you to check out the links and, of course, join us in, of course, our independent culture. Thank you so much for supporting so far. Here's the graphic novels of the week, and of course I run this always on cheapgraphicnovels.com. Let's check what we got here. New releases, and we'll go to this week to go comment on these. All right, how exciting. Do you see anything exciting to you so far? Archie Modern Classics Mania. 80 Years of Tales is the 2020 collected edition. Oof. This is the stuff that they've already kind of ruined the brand, so I'm not interested in that. Art of Ariel Olivetti. Ariel Olivetti does a wonderful job here. I'm not really into art books personally, but I do like that art. Avengers West Coast Epic Collection California Screaming. This is, I believe, volume 6 of the Avengers West Coast stuff. And of course, I'll be picking up all Epic collections. This is number 65 through 82, and the annual number 6. And we've got Roy Thomas doing most of the writing on this volume, so it should be pretty good. Basil and Oregano trade paperback. Not familiar with that. Batman and Robin, Volume 1, 2009. Batman Reborn. I believe this is Grant Morrison's Batman. Yes, it is a reprint of Grant Morrison's Batman work. I've already got this in Omnibus personally. Batman and Son trade paperback. I guess they're gearing up for a bunch of Damian Wayne stuff now because they announced on the DCU that they're going to have a Damian Wayne Robin deal going on. This is also Batman by Grant Morrison. They don't really want to put the new stuff in there. They're just putting out Grant Morrison stuff over and over again. Blood of the Virgin hardcover. Looks like a kind of indie horror thing. Bloodstained Teeth, Volume 2. I'm not sure anything about that. Brooklyn's Last Secret. Don't know what that is either. Catwoman, Volume 2, 2022. I don't know anything about current year Catwoman, and I don't really want to. Dark Spaces Wildfire. This is Scott Snyder indie stuff. He's been doing a lot of good indie stuff. I think he releases these on Substack first, as I recall, and then puts these out. I haven't been reading these, but he does have some talent. Do you guys read this stuff? I'd be interested to hear about that. Dark Web. How clever from Marvel. This is the Dark Web. Hit the like and subscribe button. The worlds of Spider-Man and X-Men collide. So it looks like a small event with Chasm Ben Reilly. Oh my gosh. Goblin Queen Madeline Pryor. I've missed a lot in Marvel. I have no idea what's going on. Not interested. Department of Truth Complete Conspiracy Deluxe Edition. I've heard this is pretty good. This is from James Tynion, and it's a X-Files kind of deal. Gol Yetin graphic novel. I don't know anything about that. That cover's not very appealing. Hack Slash Deluxe Edition Volume 3. I was getting these via Kickstarter, and then I realized, you could just get them when they come out this way. I really enjoyed this. This is good old-fashioned horror with like some cheesecake in it. It's quality stuff, and I like Tim Seeley. Hauntology trade paperback. Jonna and the Unpossible Monsters. It's a Ringo Award winner, whatever that means. Justice League 2021 Volume 3. So this is another reboot of Justice League, which, I'm not following current DC because they've already gone too far. At Least We Can Do Volume 1. I don't know anything about that. Legends of the DC Universe by Carmine Infantino hardcover. Collection of stories from his decades-long spanning career. I'm not sure what's in this, but Carmine Infantino is one of the most, of course, best artists out of DC history. All-Star Comics 40, Flash, a couple of Flash All-American comics. So it looks like you're just getting a smattering of stuff. I bet some of this Danger Trail, especially 1 through 4, they sneak in some stuff that has not been collected into these collections a lot of times. If you're into Carmine Infantino, probably worth picking up. Lot 13 trade paperback, Steve Niles. Magic the Gathering. I didn't know they were still making Magic the Gathering comics, but not interested. Mighty Marvel Masterworks Avengers Volume 3. They're doing 10 issues. These are basically the Marvel Masterworks, but they're in this like shrunk size. They're a little bigger than a manga, but they are just reprinting these at a very, very low price. So you can get in on these for, you see how cheap they are. If you've not read these stories before, I've got them in Epic Collection form, so I prefer that personally. Mob Psycho 100, Volume 11. This looks like a just indie sort of deal. Murky World hardcover, some more indie. Noragami Omnibus. This is some manga. One Piece box set. I'm sure this, it's already out of stock. That's how popular One Piece is compared to regular comics. Resident Alien Omnibus, Volume 2. Sandman Mystery Theater Compendium, Volume 1. Now, this I've never read before. This is not the Sandman like Neil Gaiman, but the DC used to have a different Sandman character, and this is written by, I believe, Matt Wagner. Is this correct? Yeah, Matt Wagner, and it is supposed to be some of the best of DC Comics, and it's very bizarre, different stuff. So I will be picking this up, and I'm very interested in reading this personally. Shazam Monster Society of Evil. They're just keeping the Shazam license going. Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider Modern Era Epic Collection. So I'm torn about this. The Epic Collections have now making modern era Epic Collections, which is kind of contrary to what the Epic Collections are supposed to be, which is the past of Marvel. Now, this one in particular is Spider-Gwen, which is like, this alternate universe. Gwen Stacy's Spider-Man now. And I know she's kind of popular because of the Spider-Verse deal, but I don't know if I actually want to read this whatsoever. Do I get this just to be a completionist because it says Epic Collection on it, or do I not call this a real Epic Collection? Let me know what I should do with this one. Spider-Man Life Story Extra trade paperback. These are really good. The Life Story was excellent. Star Trek Lower Decks trade paperback. That's a hard pass for me. Star Wars High Republic, also a hard pass for me. Star Wars The Mandalorian Volume 2, Season 1, Part 2. Are they just making an adaptation? Yep, it's a comic book adaptation of the series. Gosh, the series is so simple, I don't know why you'd need a comic of it. That doesn't make sense. But okay. Stillwater by Zdarsky and Perez Volume 3. Zdarsky's pretty talented, even though he's kind of a jerk. So this could be pretty interesting, especially since it's creator-owned stuff. Studio Ghibli, The Complete Works hardcover. Cool. Superman Space Age hardcover. This looks like Mike Allred art. Hold on. Am I interested in this? Yeah, it is Mike Allred art. I might pick this up because I like Mike Allred. Cool. 85th Anniversary Collection. I don't really like these collections. They're just smatterings of random stories. I guess if you've never read Superman before. The Three Ghosts of Tesla hardcover. Thunderbolts Omnibus Volume 3. I'm actually selling my Thunderbolts Omnibuses because they're coming out with Epic Collections. So if you guys want mine, I guess send me an email and I will sell it to you. But I have Volumes 1 and 2. This was really good in the 90s. Really good stuff. Twilight Man, Rod Serling, and the Birth of Television. This is a historical deal. That's kind of cool. Venom 2021 by Al Ewing. So this is after Donny Cates' run. I haven't heard anything about this. Don't know anything about it. And a Wakanda trade paperback, which I'll be a hard pass on as well. So I guess my pick of the week, because I like to try to do pick of the weeks for you, is going to be the Sandman Mystery Theater Compendium. I've had this hyped to me big time. I don't know anything about it personally, but I've always wanted to read this, so I will probably be reading this in short order. All right, let me know what you're getting this week. Leave a comment down below. Hit the like and subscribe button. We'll be back soon.